We're at Western Speedway, an all-purpose facility that features some of the best racing on the island. They've got sprints, they've got late monos, they've got modified stocks, and for every Monday throughout the middle of the summer into weekends in September, they've got some very competitive go-kart racing.
You know, karting's really big on the island here. One of the things I think that makes it unique is the fact that we are on an island, so it's quite expensive to go off island to travel elsewhere. So you end up with a high concentration of people that end up getting into niche hobbies like this.
For the children getting into it, most of them will get into what they call a four-stroke kart. We run a junior class, which is basically your 6 or 7-year-old entry to about 11 years old. Then we run a Honda Light, which is your 11-year-old to 16-year-olds, and then the Honda Senior class, which will be your 16 to unlimited.
So if you're thinking these are the same go-karts you can rent at your local family kartways, well, you'd be thinking wrong. These are purpose-built machines. They'll run anywhere from 80 to over 100 kilometers per hour. And there's absolutely no question that this type of racing will lead young people into higher levels of professional racing.
I was 13 and I used to watch Daytona with my dad, and I told him I wanted to kind of try and do that one day. So we went to an RV show and we seen karts and just got into it. It took a few races to get used to the track and get used to the different ways to race it with the the Honda and the Rotax, but I got used to it pretty fast, and it's a fun track.
My daughter Morgan hounded me for a couple of years about kart racing, and I made her sign a contract, believe it or not, and she'll run what races I deem fit first year. In that contract, at the bottom of the contract, she wrote in there she'll do what Danica Patrick couldn't do, is win the Daytona 500.
My dad is my crew chief, and he helps me, does all the mechanics for my kart and everything. And my parents always, my mom and my sister always come and support me, and they sit up in the stands and help when we need them to. So, and my grandparents come out to help now that we're out here.
We moved here in 2006. We had a friend here who did go-karts, and then we just went from there, and then I moved up classes. I gradually moved up from first stroke junior to senior to Rotax junior to senior.
As the young drivers gain experience, they'll quickly move through the ranks. The better the driver, the faster and more responsive the kart.
The Rotaxes are really itchy. Like if you the throttle, if you press it a little bit, it just goes off. So they're twitchy. Yep. The four strokes are really easygoing. They start off slow and gradually get faster. Otherwise, in the Rotax, you if you press on the gas, you just go flying.
For a lot of kids, their dream is to be a race car driver, and if you look at most professional drivers, they have started out in karts. So it is something that's right up there with any other sport.
Do you want to be a professional race car driver one day?
Yes, F1. Honestly, so fun. You make so many friends, and my confidence has boosted so much since I started.
Right now, I'm taking it pretty serious. Maybe later on in life, I might do something else, but right now, I think I'm just going to stick with racing.
So if you want to check out some great karting or get involved in the sport yourself, check out the website at victoriakarting.com or come on down to Western Speedway. I'm Mark Robertson at Western Speedway in Langford.